It's not eligible.
No, it's not hard. I mean, it's an in-state rivalry. You know what we have to do. Go out there and give it our all, actually, in the season.
Kind of sting that Vanderbilt's won, I guess, what, through the last 5 games against Tennessee?
Man, I wasn't here for all 5 games. But, I mean, last year's loss that we took to them, it hurt. So we're going to go out and do what we need to do.
Has that been something y'all talked a lot about, the kind of revenge motive going into this game? Or
No, I wouldn't say it's revenge or anything like that. It's just the next opponent. We know what we need to do. We're trying to end the season off right for our seniors.
what do you remember about what Shermer was able to do against y'all last year, and how does he look? How different does he look on film this year from what you've seen?
He's a really good player. That's pretty much all I really needed to say.
Micah, yesterday Kendall told us that 2 years ago he tore his MCL and he played through it after a bye week against Alabama. What can you say about him being able to play as much as he had and fight through stuff like that?
Kendall, I'd say that's one of the warriors on our defense. He tries to play through whatever is going on and off the field. He's somebody I'm going to miss playing with.
Where's he come in terms of leadership? You know, you've been around with him a couple of years. How far has he come from a vocal leadership standpoint?
Kendall is definitely one of our main vocal leaders on the defense and throughout the entire team. He ends every team meeting bringing it up. He's just that type of guy that you're going to miss in a program.
Is he the hold everyone accountable guy on the team, or is it somebody else that if the coach needs a player voice, he's the guy to kind of call people out?
He's definitely that guy. You know, it's coming from a good place when Kendall corrects you, and he's somebody that I go to as well for leadership and things like that.
Mike, I know there have been a couple times this year, y'all were talking about Kendall when he kind of clearly was dinged up and got back out there. I know you've been like that. There's been a couple games where you've been down multiple times and then come back in. Is part of that knowing that there just aren't that many guys available and that you know you need to be out there for your team kind of no matter what is going on?
Yeah, especially with Kendall. I know he's been banged up, and I really appreciate what he's done this year. As for me, it's just been my mentality my entire life to finish. That's really the mentality of our program and our football team is to finish whatever we started. So that's kind of what it comes down to. And obviously the numbers haven't been in our favor this year.
Have you ever had to do a kind of a convincing job with the trainers like, no, I'm good, really, I can get back out there?
Yeah, maybe once or twice, but they know that I'm a warrior, so
Mike, is there something you can look at this season and build off of? You know, the struggles are there, but is there something that, you know, maybe it's made you better as a player or even as a person kind of learning and from the adversity?
Yeah, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and we're going to learn from what happened this year. I mean, obviously it didn't go as we planned, but you just need to take what you learned from this season and carry it on to whatever you do next in life. For me, it's going to be my senior season, so I just need to be a bigger leader next year.
What kind of head coach do you want? I mean, in terms of the next guy, the next permanent guy, what qualities do you hope to have that next year's your senior year? What kind of guy, what kind of coach does Tennessee need to get competitive?
I'm sure whoever they bring in is going to be a quality coach. I mean, for me as a senior, I'd say just as a senior communication, that's a good thing to have as a head coach between your seniors and throughout the entire team. Anybody they bring in, I know is going to be a good coach.
And what's the importance of this game for you guys in terms of, is it ending the season with the win? Is it avoiding being the first 8-loss team in history? Or is it the Vanderbilt rivalry? I mean, what's the biggest motivation of those things?
I mean, it's a lot of things, but it's just like some of the questions I've got today, like Kendall Vickers, Emmanuel Mosley, Elliott Berry, people like that. We're really playing for them, and those are some of my best friends. So I'm trying to send them off right.
Micah, how strange is the kind of follow this coaching search as a player?